Today is a sunny, warm, April 28th, 2025. We're at Newark. This is train 19, the Crescent, New York to New Orleans on track 3. Standing alongside 19, ready to leave, and here comes 84, bound for New York. Look what he's got. All right, Craig. Take care, buddy. Was Craig Wilson and the engineer. Hey, Mr. Wilson. You notice that Phase 7 Amfleet car on the front? They look really sharp. But right alongside him on 4 is 93, Boston and Norfolk. Looks like he's run into quite a few insects in his travels. 658.
Train number 647 to Harrisburg is expected to arrive on track 3 in approximately 5 minutes. To Harrisburg. Now boarding on track 3 is Amtrak train number 647 to Harrisburg. All aboard.
He's out at 2:30. This is a busy time of day for Amtrak trains here at Newark Penn. You hear that Motown music shaking and baking in the background. This comes the 4th westbound Amtrak that came in the last 15 minutes. 2121, New York, D.C. Acela. 2 o'clock hour is a busy time for getting Amtrak trains out of Penn Station. All right, I just got off New Jersey Transit 3849 at Jersey Avenue Main Station. Gonna hang around here for about an hour or so. I never rail fan the Northeast Corridor here before, at least not recently. It's a funny station. This time of day, it's 3:23. You can get here from New York, but to get back to New York by train, you have to go to Princeton Junction at least. That's what I'm gonna do. Here comes an inbound New York transit. Trains really move through here. Oh, here comes 97, the Silver Meteor from New York to Miami. Approaching at 3:31 is Amtrak 649, New York Harrisburg. Cab car first. Well, here's 3856 Trenton in New York at 3:35. And approaching is 2163 from Boston to Washington. Well, here's 3937 from New York to Trenton, one of those express trains arriving at 3:44. It's one of those rare low platform stations on this line. Very rare. Beautiful day, as you can see. It's about 76 degrees. And you saw the Bombardier bi-levels that train has. Mark and Exo of Montreal have those cars too. But unlike the New Jersey Transit ones, you can see out those windows very easily. But New Jersey Transit is working on that. 53, here comes 85 from Boston to Richmond, Virginia. At 4 o'clock on the dot, here comes Amtrak 184, Washington to Boston. And right away at 4:01, here comes 3858, transit local from Trenton to New York. They've often talked about building a New York-bound Jersey Avenue main platform, but I see no evidence that that's going to take place. Brake shoe smoke, that's 2168, a seller from Washington to Boston. As I said, the interlocking there is county interlocking. When you come up from Trenton, that's the, well, actually Ham outside of Trenton, that's the end of the hyperspeed zone. Approaching at 4:18 is a train that comes a long way, Amtrak 42, Pennsylvanian, from Pittsburgh to New York. Comes 3860 Trenton to New York, 4:30, 4:29 actually. Just got off riding down from Jersey Avenue, Maine, here at Princeton Junction. Spent a couple hours here. Here's the class unit of the ALP 46s, number 4600. Here comes the Dinky. Listen to that beautiful horn. The Arrow 3MUs built by General Electric. One of the few General Electric products that I enjoy. Listen to that Westinghouse AA2 horn. Music to my ears. And these babies are the anti-Silverliner 4s. They look so much better than those. And the horns, I'm not even going to insult my intelligence by comparing them. This is the Dinky from Princeton. That symphonic music plays in the background. Approaching at 4:48 is train 651, New York to Harrisburg Keystone, cab car first. Trenton-bound transit arriving at 4:54. Looks like he's got the 4640 on the point. The Disco engine. Train 3857. This is local train 3862, Trenton, New York. Approaching at 5 o'clock is 2170, the Acela from Washington to Boston. All right, approaching at 5:04 is 173, Boston to Washington. On some days, the Walpole Whirlwind runs that train from Boston to New York. I saw a Phase 7 car in there and an Amfleet 2 car, oddly enough. Beautiful day, beautiful music. Admittedly, these horns aren't RS5Ts or K5LLAs, but they have a quaint sound that's very reminiscent of simpler times. The Silverliner 4 horns provide a relaxing sound reminiscent of my 4th grade teacher whacking me in the back of the head with her yardstick. And approaching at 5:23 is Amtrak 129 from New York to Washington. He stops here. Looks like he's got double-ended power here to expedite turnarounds. Get a good look at that Phase 7 look on the Amfleet cars. They look pretty sharp. Little by little, more are being painted. .532 approaching is Amtrak 148 en route from Washington to Springfield. And you'll probably hear a symphonic accompaniment as he approaches. Right behind him will be 20, the Crescent from New Orleans to New York. Train from New York to Trenton arriving at 5:36. Approaching now at 5:37 is train 2167, Boston, Washington. Non-stop, New York, Philadelphia, does it in an hour and 7 minutes. Going to Lindenhurst takes even longer, 1/3 the distance. Well, seeing those yellow and black stripes from a distance, high visibility. That's a cab car on train 653 and right from New York to Harrisburg. Those things ran up and down this line as self-propelled MUs many years ago. Attaboy. Well, that's the second ALP 46 delivered to New Jersey Transit. 4601. There's 652, Harrisburg, New York. He stops here. Here you get a good look at another former Metroliner car. Now uses a cab car on the Keystones. Well, as Amtrak 652 is waiting to depart towards New York, around this time, it's 6 o'clock right now, a deadhead set of Arrow MUs head south towards Morrisville. Looks like he's coming right now, and he's running on track number 3. Finally. What's going on? The donut engineer used to run that train, but I heard he's taken a supervisory position. Hopefully he'll get to New York without incident. Approaching at 6:20 is 193 en route from New York to Washington. He goes nonstop Metro Park to to Philadelphia. Look what he's got. The Vets. 623, this is 3868, Trenton, New York. The Disco engine, 4640. 625, this is 176, Washington to Boston. Got a couple of other trains headed for Boston, not too far behind. 94 out of Norfolk to Boston and 178 Washington to Boston. 635, this is 178, Washington, Boston. I missed 94. He was over an hour late. Getting goosebumps listening to that. We're approaching at 639 is 2169. Boston to Washington Acela Express. Near 150.